Are we on? Oh, we're on. Come on in. It's the perfect way to end an imperfect week. It's the perfect way to end an imperfect week. It's East Nashville Happy Hour with our very special guest, Terry Rickards!
How's everybody doing?
Ride on the wings of the angels of love who are on our side. Yeah, it's the perfect way to end an imperfect week.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, Happy Friday, music fans! It's East Nashville Happy Hour. Woo!
Party.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
We can.
It's the orb of truth. Can we refer to it as the orb of truth from here on out? You ever see Flight of the Navigator, where the thing comes down and like?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, right. It's that deal.
Of course.
What's that dude's name?
In Flight of the Navigator. I don't remember.
No, nobody knows.
I know
Nobody
what you're
knows.
talking
No, nobody knows what that thing is called, and nobody knows that dude's name.
No, I don't know that dude's name.
Bit of trivia. I hope that's not in my trivia section.
I crossed it out.
Okay.
Can I have another shot? I want another shot.
All right.
It's all. This show has already gone over my head.
Sorry. Off the rails. Back on
As you can
track.
see, it's nighttime. This is our first nighttime East Nashville Happy Hour.
You know why? Because the nighttime is the right time.
That's right.
Is it the right time?
Ray Charles said it best, I think.
Let me cross that off too.
Ray Charles said it. Whose is this?
That's yours.
Oh, where's yours?
I think you already
think
took
it's
one
your-
already.
That's yours right here.
Yeah, I think that's mine right there. I'm just gonna.
I gotta be loose.
There you go. No, just come on. That's a weird thing to
He
do.
loves Tito's. You know,
I love Tito's too.
I was driving on 65 today, and there's a billboard and it made me feel so good. I wasn't gonna be drinking. I was gonna pretend I was drinking for this. And there's a big billboard for Tito's. It's a picture of Tito's, and it says, "You are not a bad person for drinking vodka."
Oh, and that's
really
what
was
every.
Tito's.
That's what Real Housewives of every suburban house believes too.
Yeah, because you think you come home and you're like, big stiff drink, right? But Tito said,
You like
no,
them big and stiff? Or?
You're a good, big and stiff. Okay. Tito said, you're a good person. Drink my vodka. You're not a bad
Right,
person.
right. It's not like you're drinking Country Club, for Christ's
Right,
sakes.
right.
They use emojis in their billboards, which,
They do?
yeah.
I'm cross that question.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's
All right.
good. All right.
We haven't even done the introductions yet, and it's already off the rails. We want to welcome our special guest, Terry Rickards.
That's me. Hi.
As everybody, I'm assuming, knows out there, most of our viewers know, Terry is, of course, the lead guitar player for Papa Roach.
No, I've just switched to Dawkin. I'm sorry.
Jay. Terry Rickards is not the lead guitar player for Papa Roach. I
Not
just
anymore.
found out.
Not anymore.
He
No.
just got fired as we started the show.
Okay.
He's still going to do his moonlighting day job as the talent buyer for both basements. There are two basement venues.
People get them confused often.
Is that
they're
true?
called- Yeah, there's Basement, and then there's Basement East.
Is it
different names.
It's the basement.
It's the Basement and the Basement East, granted, but
And quite
one
often,
has the defining name as Basement East as compared to Basement.
And
Right.
one really is a basement, and the other one's not a basement.
Not so much, yeah, you're right. The other one's a top floor.
there is the basement, which has been around for a number of years, often called the basement OG now.
OGB, yeah.
Which I always thought was the basement old guard. You know, OG old guard. I
Sure.
thought it was very, sophisticated sounding. Apparently it stands for something else.
Original Gangster Basement.
Original
'Cause
gangster. Or
OG
gangsta.
I mean, if you want it to be gangster, we'll go with gangsta. Gangsta.
Let's say gangsta.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. So the basement east is quite a bit larger.
500 cap. Yes,
500
as
cap?
compared to 200 at the basement.
200? You can get 200 in there? We don't want to get Terry in
That's how many
trouble
tickets we sold for Guided by Voices, so we'll say 200.
Oh, man.
Right?
Guided by Voices, was that the
Really?
small one?
Yeah, that was on Halloween. Where were you guys?
OG?
Yeah, I'm not telling alternative facts
Here's
here.
the thing then. So this is for people who don't or haven't ever been to the basement, and thank you. Consistently, the best shows in Nashville, in my opinion, pound for pound. What is it called when multiple people play?
Showcase?
There we go.
Like that? Is that
No,
what you're looking for?
when you have a bill.
Like a bill.
A bill.
A lineup.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lineup. Yes.
That's just a bill.
I don't know what you were trying to
That's
That's
what
what well, you're the booker. These are your terms.
I should know. Yeah,
Yes,
clearly.
yes.
But you teach me, sir.
Every time I go to see somebody in particular, the people supporting and following always convert me to fans. I have not seen somebody that I dislike. So that's your job, to put someone in there that I dislike. Hasn't happened yet. So if you guys haven't been, you gotta go.
I mean, I could make that happen.
Basement, yeah.
Lickety split.
I get made fun of by the staff at Basement East because I'm always there. So that's my statement.
They should not be doing that because I'm sure you're helping them pay the rent.
You're one of them. You're one of them. You're the number one. He's the number one. Mike Grimes and
Right.
Dave Brown.
Yep,
are
the
two
owners,
owners.
and you know, Mike Grimes probably being like the number one dude. I'm kind of like the backup quarterback.
For those of you who don't know, Mike Grimes, also known as Grimy. I started Grimey's pre-loved music.
New and pre-loved.
New and pre-loved
Yes.
music, sorry. There is new as well. I mean, yeah, there's the third man thing these days, I guess. But,
Yeah.
but everybody pretty much knows. Sorry, Jack White, but it's the preeminent record shop, which is right over...
It's the longest standing. Yeah,
longest
for sure.
standing? Okay.
In Nashville that I can think of.
It's the only one I've even been to, I think.
Great Escape's pretty good too. But...
You can't do that.
Edit.
I have free will, you know? Jeez.
There are a lot of big music lovers out there. People who probably think that they could be talent buyers
Yeah.
for clubs. I mean, you know, oh, I know what band sounds good. I
Yeah.
know who sounds good. I could do that, right?
Right.
But not many people can do that. And A, not many people can do that. But B, not many people get the chance to do that.
Right.
How did you get your start doing that?
And did you move here thinking you were going to be necessarily a talent buyer for the coolest club in town?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I just packed up my car and
From?
from State College, Pennsylvania, the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, which we've come under a bit of turmoil in the last couple years.
I probably haven't
I'm
gonna look that up.
Yeah, just Google it. It's been a rough go of things. But yeah, I just packed up my car and drove to Nashville and filled out applications to be a bartender up and down Broadway, up and down, like everywhere, from 12 South to 5 Points to Broadway, and nobody would even consider it. And I ultimately filled out an application at a now defunct place that was called Mad Donna's. That was previous Radio Cafe that has a great story behind it. And I think they were in dire straits so much that they needed a bartender. And I said, hey man, I could probably help too. Like, who do you know? I don't know anybody, but I could probably figure it out.
You mean with music?
With booking events or whatever it might be, because they were a lot of
Mad Donna's.
karaoke and drag queens at that time.
Yes.
And there's nothing against that. That's totally fine. Although there was no people there. And luckily enough, a very dear friend of mine who later would be my roommate, Alex Caress, kind of brought me into the fold and brought me into the know and a lot of people in East Nashville, and kind of like used that avenue to get to know a lot of people and start booking at Mad Donna's. Did that for a year and a half, and then moved over to the 5 Spot for 2.5 years, and that went pretty well. And then Mike Grimes and Dave Brown opened the Basement East, and you know, it was time for something bigger and better, and you know, greener pastures maybe. I don't even know. The 5 Spot's a wonderful place and I love it, but you know, it's a challenge of a bigger room. Really enticed me. So I think I just drank your beer, by the way. I don't know. Sorry.
Is that the one you just drank?
No, I drank this one.
Oh, that's yours.
Oh,
This is mine.
wonderful. See, everything works out here.
Actually, that's bad news. That means we're not drunk enough. When you first got there to where you are now, Basement East and Basement, was there a strategy? Are you purely looking for the best talent that makes the most sense for your room? There's always been great artists, but it seems like you're getting bigger and better and more consequential nights.
The idea is to just do cool, fun stuff. Being a new venue in town is even at almost 2 years now, is still kind of an uphill battle, which is kind of fun in of itself because we have to get a little imaginative.
In what sense, though?
Is imaginative a word?
It sure is.
Oh, is imaginative a word?
And by the way,
I'm barely educated,
No,
so you guys are really helping
it's
me out right
totally
now.
a word.
Okay.
And by the way, Mac Leapart last week, who is a novelist, got a word wrong.
He made one up. I saw that. You're right.
It was genuineness.
Genuinity.
It sounds good. Your favorite handful of artists you've booked
Oh, that's good.
Oh my God.
Anywhere in Nashville.
I'm gonna forget some, that's for sure. But I'm really proud of getting on the Aaron Lee Tajan train early, John Moreland, St. Paul and the Broken Bones, which I had some help with. Audley Freed, who is a great, phenomenal guitar player.
Oh, yeah.
Sadler Vaden, who plays with Jason Isbell. Darren Bradbury, and I'm just forgetting so many.
No, I didn't mean the best people who currently kick ass in
but
East
there are
Nashville.
so many of my favorites though. I have so
Yeah.
many favorites that are just wonderful people that also happen to be amazing musicians that have I've been fortunate enough for them to be yeah, Terry, that seems not an awful idea. We'll go with what you said. So
I'm pretty sure, just Mark Cuban, Terry checks all of his email. I'm pretty sure, don't you?
I absolutely have. I'm not the quickest with it. I'm not the swiftest with it, but I'll get there.
So, all you people in Germany, the one person who watches in Germany, if you come over here and want to